People are drowning in silence where there should be noise. They're stuck in meetings pretending everything's fine, while underneath, frustration is eating them alive. Think about the last time someone hid a problem, sugar-coated bad news, or stopped speaking up because they feared the fallout. That's not just a hiccup. It's a nightmare for any leader trying to build a company that actually works. Radical transparency? It's not a buzzword. It's the sledgehammer that smashes this cycle. What nobody tells you is that without brutal honesty, everything rots. Trust? Dead. Innovation? Stalled. Culture? A mask people wear to survive another day. Here's the cold truth. You're bleeding value every time you let stuff slide. People play politics, dodge accountability, and hide mistakes because the culture says, don't rock the boat. That boat is sinking and the water's rising fast. This is a poison that kills dreams and drags down the sharpest minds. If you want loyalty, if you want a team that moves lightning fast and solves problems before they explode, you've got to rip off the Band-Aid and stare into the mess directly. Start by ripping out the crap excuses your culture crammed into your head about protecting feelings or keeping things professional. It's a lie. Real professionals say what's real and deal with the fallout like adults. You build rules for radical openness. No sugarcoating, no hiding, no silent grudges. You make it safe to say, yeah, I screwed that up, without instant punishment. It's about shifting the culture so fast and so far that fear of speaking up becomes laughable. People need to know that honesty is the way forward, always. But don't get it twisted. Radical transparency isn't dumping every raw thought on the table like some free-for-all. It's smart. It's surgical. You train your team to communicate with precision, respect, but full clarity. You ditch vague catchphrases and demand specifics. If something's broken, say it with facts. If something's great, shout it louder than complaints. This flips the internal economy from gossip and rumors into a machine fueled by truth and urgency. The result? Massive momentum. Here's something most leaders overlook. Transparency creates a feedback loop that forces continuous growth. When everyone can see what's happening, the wins, the failures, the bottlenecks, hiding behind excuses becomes impossible. You uncover hidden blockers that slow down the whole machine and fix them before they become disasters. Radical transparency turns passive observers into active problem solvers, which transforms your culture from something average into something exceptional. You want this? Then start punishing silence harder than you punish mistakes. Make hiding problems cost you dearly, in lost opportunities, in wasted time, in team morale. Show that suspending judgment is the new normal and that the cost of silence is bigger than the cost of truth. This doesn't just build trust, it fires up a turbo engine of brutal efficiency that your competitors will never see coming. And you know the best part? Radical transparency pulls the shroud off those leaders who just float along without earning their spot. It reveals who's actually adding value and who's riding the coattails. That means power, trust, and money flow to the right people. Constantly. It's messy, yes. It's uncomfortable, yes. But it's the only way to build a team that doesn't waste its firepower on politics and bullshit. So don't wait. Stop burying your head in the sand pretending everything's fine. Tear down the walls that stop your team from being honest. Create systems that encourage every voice, even the ugly ones. This isn't a nice to have, it's survival. Radical transparency isn't just a tool. It's the foundation for any culture that wants to build something real, fast, and unstoppable. Get that right, and watch everything else fall into place. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit the featured link to learn more.